So Wenda, thank you very much for taking a couple of minutes to chat with us. I'm always amazed each year I come to Demexco how big it is and how many people are here. And actually, you know, the core of its proposition is AdTech and MarTech. But it begs a question in my mind, you know, it gets bigger each year. Are we actually going to see the bubble continue to grow, or do you think there's going to be a bursting of the AdTech, MarTech bubble at some point?
Well, it's a great question, one that so many of us think about all the time, particularly those companies who may be vulnerable to the bubble bursting. But I do think that this industry will follow any industry. And for example, if you think about the automotive market at the turn of the century, the 19th into the 20th, there were 300 automotive manufacturers in the United States. And now we have 3 domestic and a couple of foreign, but things seem to shrink over time. And I think with MarTech, AdTech, the technologies that are shiny and new and exciting and look unique, over time, I think we learned that a lot of the technology is in fact commoditized over time. So I personally think it's inevitable that the number of companies participating in the space will shrink.
So do you think that's going to be a consolidation, or do you think some of those companies will just disappear? I mean, it's interesting that Terence from Luma Partners talks about 80–90% failure rates. I mean, it's sort of quite apocalyptic, but do you think that's the challenge, or do you think it'll be consolidation and purchase by bigger companies?
I think there will definitely be consolidation. If you talk to some of the private equity firms, they can't buy small companies, but all of them are talking about a roll-up. What does that look like? Who would be in it? So I think you'll see a lot of acquisition. I do think that a lot of these companies are overcapitalized, and they'll never get back what was put in. And then again, I think also this sort of commoditization that I mentioned before, I think that will cause the demise of many. So it'll be both, but there will be some consolidation via acquisition.
So some balance coming back to the market, I guess, at the end of the day.
I think so.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much. Really appreciate that
My
perspective.
pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much.